today's video, we're going to talk about why local contractors must start posting on their Google Business Profile weekly. Let's dive in. So your GBP essentially is going to be your main social media network when it comes to running your business now. You can keep doing YouTube, Facebook, you can dance on TikTok, whatever the case may be. You can kind of keep up your existing efforts, but I implore you, whatever the case may be. I highly encourage you to make sure you're posting on your Google Business Profile. If you're asking Josh, well, what exactly is a GBP, Google Business Profile? That is essentially anytime someone Googles your name, make sure you're on Google, not Bing, but anytime someone Googles your name, this profile pops up. Your photos, your hours of operation, your phone number, your reviews, Q&A, anything you can think of. This is, for me, this is how I navigate Google most of the time when I'm looking for something, whether looking for food, service, whatever the case may be. I Google, hit their GBP or their map pack, for instance, if I'm searching a service, and it's really kind of all I look for. So first step, lock in your GBP. If you don't have your Google Business Profile, if you're searching Premier Pressure Washing and your company is just not showing up, watch my most recent video about your Google Business Profile and how to find it, how to activate it, how to claim it. That will be the most important step before you start posting on it. So once you do have it, I want you to really think about kind of creating a content calendar around your GBP. It's really cool because your Google Business Profile, once you're logged in, you'll see these 2-row options here. There's two main things besides the obvious like reviews and photos I want to really focus on in today's video. The first one's going to be add update. This is your timeline that, whatever we have going on right now. Let me show you a different view. So down here, you can see my updates. You can see I posted about this live stream that we're on now. Check that full video out if you're interested. And then also the rescheduling of it. And then I'm posting. Right now, I'm just posting what I post on everything else in terms of, I'm not diversifying content too much. As much as I need to be doing it more for sure. But you have different call to actions. It's easier to share posts. You can learn more. It takes you directly to the link you include. This is going to be crazy. Hey, we're filming a video on a live stream. Hello, everybody. So make sure when you go through that, let me get back here. Like I said, on the fly here. So once you go back, you can kind of see now when I say this is your social media profile, this is it. And as far as I'm concerned, I'll tell everybody this, networking events, current customers, if there's one social media platform that I want to really focus on and give my attention to, it's going to be the biggest search engine, known to man. And then now with YouTube attached to it. So I'm really, really big on this. So when it comes to actually posting, there's 3 main categories you can post for an update through. You can add an update. That's most of what I showed you right there, just a simple status, picture, video, things like that. And then each of these will have different call to actions with a button. None, book, order online, buy, learn more. Much e-commerce businesses, definitely the mom and pop that are kind of starting to sell online. This is huge for y'all. Y'all can really benefit from this. There's also add an offer. So let's say if my landscaper who just left my house, let's say he wants to run 20% off for the month of August, what's coming up, start getting his last few cuts in. This is perfect for that because they're going to, not only are they searching on Google for you, they see the reviews. Oh, look, let me go ahead and jump on the 20% coupon before it expires. And then lastly, you can add events. We have a lot of our nonprofits use the events a lot that we work with because it lets them, events are not as big, I would say, as like the updates or offers, just because, you still want to be posting the events everywhere else, the main event aggregator websites, things like that. But it's still really, really important. Let's say you have like a benefit coming up, or let's say you won like a local award. So here where I'm at, Mobile, Daphne, Alabama area, we had the nappies. The nappy winners just got announced, and this would be an awesome event. Nappy awards, so and so, just more eyeballs as possible that you can get on your stuff, the better. So that's the GBP update itself. I want to encourage you. Don't overthink this. Like I said, start with just working through your existing content calendar, what you're posting on social. Blog posts are huge, 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 huge. I love posting my blogs on here. Um, I'm getting some good traffic with a very organic approach behind that. So post your blogs, and then once you about a month or two of consistent posting on GBP, I really encourage you to start looking at diversifying your content for the platform. If you use your Google Search Console or just your Google Analytics, your basic, um, you know, traffic attribution, things like that. See what keywords people are finding you through. Most importantly, look at impressions as well. You can really start looking at what content to cater towards your GBP updates. So the second thing I mentioned here, kind of teased at the beginning of this video, is looking at posting Q&A. So this is something new that a lot of companies are not necessarily using how I'm trying to use it. Certainly, it's nice if someone's looking for a website, they're in my area. Hey, Josh, do you use WordPress? Maybe that comes through. Great, I can answer it. But I like to use this because when you think about your GBP, it's all about activity. Going through the motions, getting those reps in, always being active with your posts, with your questions and answers, active, reviews coming in. More activity, the better. So what I like to do is, questions I've gotten in discovery calls, and networking events, my quarterly strategy review calls. I'm slowly, you can see here, I'm kind of a month ago, kind of fell off the wagon a little bit. But I come through and I pose these questions as someone else asking, and I'll go through and answer them because you really can't see who asked the question, which is nice. So, and if you could, it's not a big deal because my thought process is if you're a dog groomer and maybe there's someone that's looking for a specific breed in your area, if I come across your Google business profile and I know, because especially if I'm searching dog breeder, Labradoodle, for instance. I know it's not super rare, but if I see someone, a business call out, hey, we work with these breeds, and here's how we handle this breed different than a Chihuahua or something, that's going to get my business pretty much 9 times out of 10 or 10 out of 10 times, especially if the reviews kind of match up with that. So, and with this, kind of the same as the social media style post with your GBP updates, there's no secret sauce. There's no right or wrong. Aim for one a week. When I was doing this consistently, like I said, fell off a little bit in the summer, new baby and everything. I'm going to pick it back up. When I was doing this consistently, I saw some really good organic boosts in my local area for a few different keywords. So yeah, that's pretty much, the two reasons and for why contractors, home service professionals need to start posting on the Google Business Profile. Hopefully, maybe you knew GBP was a thing. Maybe you knew you could post on it. If not, I'm happy you came to this video. Like I said, if you're looking for your GBP, maybe it's not verified, you can't find it, look back at my other videos. I talk through getting access to that. And then once you do have access, dive into your posts. I'd love to see, drop your link down below. I'd love to see what you're posting on those. If you have any questions, let me know. And I'll catch you in the next video. Thank you all for watching. Bye.